Have you ever fallen into the trap of thinking that get back with the person who betrayed you, was it proof of love? That maybe this time it would be different? That the mistake was just a moment of weakness? Calm down. Breathe. You are not alone. Many people go through this, but the truth needs to be told, and in so many words. Getting back with a cheating ex is a terrible idea, one of the worst, in fact. In the next few seconds, we're going to talk about love betrayal of toxic relationship, from the false illusion that it is possible to trust again in whom you have already destroyed your trust. Let's talk about love mistake, of unfaithful ex-boyfriend, of second chance in love, which seems more like an invitation to be hurt again. And if you've already taken that step back, thinking it was time to start over, this video is for you. Because, look, whoever has cheated once has tasted the power they have over the other. And whoever goes back to a cheater, even full of pain, sends a clear signal. You can do it again, I'll stay. Does it hurt to hear that? I know, but it's precisely this pain that you need to face before it happens again. Because when you forgive betrayal without seeing real change, you are teaching how to be treated, and then that doubt comes to mind. But what if he has changed? What if it's different now? What if he really regretted it? Let's be honest, those who change prove it with actions, not with promises or needy messages in the middle of the night. And I've changed. From someone who can't even look you in the eye without looking away, what's the point? A crying emoji? A bouquet of flowers from iFood? My friend, this is not change. It is manipulation disguised as affection. You deserve more. You deserve the love that doesn't make you cry at night, feel stupid or used. You deserve the peace of not having to check anyone's phone, the tranquility of loving without fear. But now tell me, if he broke your trust, he stepped on what you had, made you doubt yourself, what exactly makes you believe he deserves a second chance? I'll give you a spoiler. He doesn't deserve it. Hold on tight. I'll show you in detail why this type of new beginning only prolongs an ending you already know. Stay here with me. I guarantee it will open your eyes even more. Let's agree on one thing. Getting back together with someone who cheated on you is not only a bad idea, it's practically an invitation to emotional disaster. You're not just giving the other person a second chance, you're giving them a third, fourth, fifth, and look, they won't accept the invitation willingly. Think about it. Whoever cheated on you once had no problem breaking your trust. The trust you built carefully, drop by drop, thinking you were in a relationship based on respect and love. And this trust, my friend, is not a toy that you pick up, break, and put back together again, as if nothing had happened. You've been through this, haven't you? That horrible feeling of discovering that someone who claimed to love you was on the other side, hiding secrets, smiling at you and, at the same time, stepping on your heart. You don't have to tell me, I already know. And if you got back together with that person, what's worse is that the cycle almost never ends well, and there's more. Do you think this fresh start will make him change? That it will open his eyes and make him realize how much he hurt you? Girlfriend, stop it. If he had changed, he wouldn't have cheated on you in the first place. Cheating isn't a silly mistake. It's not a momentary hesitation. It's a choice. A conscious choice to destroy a bond you had. And do you know what's worse? Many times, the person doesn't even really regret it. They just know how much they can manipulate the person they left behind. Getting back together with someone like that is, in fact, accepting being treated as Plan B, C, or even Plan Z. It is accepting living with the constant doubt that he will do it again. Insecurity starts to live with you, making your heart race every time the phone rings. You lose sleep, you lose peace, and worst of all, you lose self-respect. Comment here if you've ever been in this situation, getting back with someone who cheated on you. I want to know what your experience was. And if deep down you know that, you deserved more than that. And do you know what the vicious cycle is? You forgive, he promises to change, you get back together. Then comes the same story, the same pain, the same distrust. You feel like an idiot, but you still go back. Why? Because love, when true, should be like that. No, it shouldn't. True love doesn't drain your energy, doesn't make you question your worth, doesn't make you feel like you're less than. Those who truly love you don't make a fool of you. Period. I know it hurts to hear this. I know that your heart insists on believing in change because hope is the last thing to die. But if you are watching this video, maybe it is because it is time to wake up to reality. Stop being someone's second option in life. Stop accepting crumbs of affection that only feed your pain. You deserve someone who is on your side and not, on the other side, hiding the truth, betraying, deceiving. And now I ask you, if you have ever felt this pain, this anger, this desire to shout to the world that no one deserves to be cheated on, then share your feelings here. Leave a comment with what you would do if you had the chance to give advice to that version of yourself that thought about getting back with the person who cheated on you. I want to see everyone join us in this outrage that is very fair. After all, no one deserves to repeat the same mistakes, thinking that the ending will be different. Now just imagine what happens when you finally decide to put yourself first. When, for the first time, you stop beating yourself up and say, no, this time it won't be like that. That's not just courage. It's an act of self-love so powerful that it feels liberating. When you take a stand, when you walk away from someone who has hurt you, something magical starts to happen. The pain is still there, of course. No one said it would be easy, but it starts to lose the space it used to have in your chest. And in its place, a different feeling takes over, respect for yourself. You discover that you can be whole on your own, that your happiness doesn't depend on someone who didn't know how to value what they had. This decision changes everything. You start to look at yourself in the mirror without guilt, without shame, without that feeling of, why did I go back to this? And the best part, you make room for new things, for people who truly deserve your time, your affection, and your trust. Because the truth is this, only those who value us deserve a place in our lives. It's obvious that this choice isn't easy. It's scary, it makes you want to give up, to go back. But that's exactly where growth lies. Those who overcome this cycle, who have the strength not to sabotage themselves, discover that they are capable of loving themselves more than ever. And if you are here, listening to all this, know that you are not alone. We have been through this, are going through it, or will go through it. The important thing is that we learn. We learn to say no to those who only know how to hurt, to say yes to ourselves. If everything I said here touched you, if you recognized yourself in this story of pain, anger, and above all, overcoming, I want you to do one thing. Subscribe to the channel. Here we say everything straight to the point, without any fuss, so that you can wake up to your own strength and not fall into the same traps. And it doesn't stop there. In the next videos, we will continue to open our eyes, tell the truths that no one has the courage to tell, and help those who are tired of living this roller coaster of suffering. So before you leave a comment. I want to know how you've been dealing with this. Have you managed to put a stop to it, or are you still in the middle of this mess? Share your story, because your voice could be the push someone else needs. Remember, those who cheat do not deserve to come back. Those who value you deserve your best, and your best begins when you decide to truly respect yourself.